Tony Blair has been encouraged to make a sensational return to the political fray in 2024 by Arch-Rejoiner Adonis as he highlighted the former Labour Prime Minister's trio of general election victories. However, his comments triggered a scathing response on social media, with one Twitter user suggesting he was drenched in stupidity, and another remarking, "It's not the 90s anymore." Labour peer Lord Adonis was a prominent campaigner for a second referendum, as well as being a prominent critic of Brexit in the wake of the UK's decision to quit the bloc. Having served as Tony Blair's head of policy, he has stayed aligned with him ever since, as well as having been highly critical of former Labour leader Jeremy Corbyn. Today he tweeted, "If the next election is in 2024, Tony Blair will be the only Labour leader in 50 years to have won an election. Bring him back." Lord Adonis's post failed to convince too many Twitter users. One replied, "It's not the 90s anymore, and a lot of the distrust in politics, media, is, unfortunately, partly Blair's legacy." New Labour were the first to refuse to go on serious news programs. Danny Hodson remarked, "Honestly, this sort of stuff isn't helpful and it's drenched in stupidity." Glynis Thornton said, "Andrew, we need to move forward, not look backwards. As much as I admire TB. Your constant nostalgia is not helpful." Phil Jones said, "Bringing Blair back, or returning to Blair, even if it was a reality, is not the answer in my opinion, and it feels very tragic even considering it." John Chambers quipped, "I was just thinking that at Andrew_Adonis hadn't tweeted about Blair today, and how nice that was, and then." Meanwhile, Dennis Richards suggested the former premier would forever be haunted by his support for former President George Bush's decision to topple Saddam Hussein. He said, "Sadly, Andrew, his day is gone. It was a golden age for education and social justice, but religious fanaticism in Iraq did for him. He clearly was not aware that the feud between fundamentalist Sunni and Shia was as bitter and fanatical as once was Catholic v Protestant in Belfast." Another Twitter user agreed, adding, "Andrew, for all his qualities, he'll never wash away the stain of Iraq. Look at what we've done to that region. The death, pain, despair,